It's okay. I know. No, like at the end of the day, if I shut it off, he's like, "Oops, I don't know."
Mike!
Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
Yeah, well, again, and today we're cracking open a semi-new bottle of Rowan's Creek, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. The English language is not an easy language to speak sometimes. I don't know. Queek. I don't think I've ever said a queek in my life. But all right, so this, once again, was a very generous drop-off from super fan of the channel. Steve was here the other day. And when he was observing, he also left us a bottle of this. We sampled with him. That's why it's semi.
Not we.
I may have sampled. I can honestly say I don't remember what it tasted like, so we're going to try it again. I know they range, when I was looking it up online, I forgot to ask him what he actually paid for it. It's usually MSRP is like rumored between $33 and $40.
I think around here it's like 35.
Yeah, again, this isn't one I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever even looked.
It's usually that one next to the other one. So.
Yeah, their thing. So it is 100.1 proof. Not 100 proof. Don't you mistake it. 100.1. It's batch number 22-42. And it's bottled, it says right on it, bottled, distilled, aged at the Willett Distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is also known as the Kentucky Bourbon Distillers, KBD. And I was wondering if that's the one where I thought that was, that actually, they're trying to be the new MGP where they're going out, but I'm not even sure about that. But anyways, it gets its name for the creek which runs through the grounds of the site of this distillery, and it has a nice little map that on the thing. And it's actually supposed to be the best seller in the entire Willett family. So we have yet to have a Willett. I know Mike always wants to buy the fancy Willett
we still don't
bottle.
have it.
We still don't have it yet. But this is supposed to be their best seller. Probably because of cost too, because the other, it's Big Brother, I'm assuming, is more money. Because isn't it like
it's his name, I believe.
Rowan's Creek, and it's
Noah or something. Rowan.
Noah's
something. Noah, maybe Noah's.
It might be
Noah's Creek, maybe.
I don't know. Again,
But this one's, I think it says on there, it's packaged by individually wrapped or whatever, bottled by hand.
Well, that's the one.
That's
That's the one thing about, like, it looks neat because it looks like it's handwritten as opposed to
they put
like,
the stickers on or whatever.
The stuff. Oh yeah, did they spill that bad? I know it's tricky these bottles. It doesn't have the lip. Scratch one against them right up the bat. Doesn't have the lip. Finn,
The nose is nice.
I'm gonna roll the glass. I do remember when I sampled it last night. I do remember saying, I think I like this.
Well, they said if you like this one, you're gonna really like the next one. Well, we have.
Now it does not, and this is what I think I remember last night. It's all coming back to me now. It's kind of a blur, but it's not your traditional caramel. Like it's not smelling.
I didn't sip it yet. But...
Like no. Like even on a smell, like it's not giving me that traditional. It actually, it's on the verge of. To me, and he's gonna say I don't get it, but it's bringing me to breadland. Like I don't know what the mash bill is, but it's definitely bringing me like into a rye bread or like a wheat bread.
It's different.
It's bringing me towards that. Like when Steve brought over the ones from Virginia Beach, and I all of a sudden I started getting that. Oh my God, there's a loaf of bread in my glass, and that's what it was kind of bringing me towards. And even it tastes like it smells.
Didn't bring out the what the rye or anything was, right? The mash
no, I didn't get the mash bill on it. There wasn't there's not a lot of actually there wasn't even a lot of reviews, but there wasn't a lot of info on it. You know what I mean? Like there was info, but it wasn't
I think
like
it's got a pretty good. I'm thinking it's got a pretty decent amount of rye.
Honestly, it smells to me. It's more of a loaf of bread. You're not into the to me, I'm not going like the cake batter, or
So
I'm
getting
not going in the
I'm getting
banana
like
bread.
a nut, but a
or
different
the-
nut. But it's weak. It's not as strong as like Old Forest or the triple mash.
I'm getting bread. I'm
It's
not getting it.
It's
not
funny
yet.
because you always get
Yep.
like you have it set where you have it, and mine.
Yeah,
is
no,
where I have
it's
it, but-
whatever's in your head, right? It's whatever. Well, that's why, you know, I don't
know what
I
you
don't
put
bother
that
reading the bottle and seeing what I'm supposed to smell
Why
because
would
I'm
read the bottle?
not
Doesn't-
going to smell it.
Just,
You know what I
it
mean?
doesn't usually give you notes on the bottle. Anyway.
No, but sometimes like it doesn't matter to me. 'Cause
I get a
whatever
nutty
it
flavor
triggers.
with this. That's probably the noise I heard. Now the light bulb just went off. I don't know what you'd equate this to though. It's good. I was
The
saying.
only nut bread it could possibly is if you got like a 7 grain bread. That's it. You know, when you get the little nuts on it. I'm so getting bread. I'm so getting like I'm not getting. There's no cake batter.
No,
I'm not
no,
getting the caramels or the
No.
brown sugars or the. I'm getting a homemade bread.
This is gonna screw me bad.
It's not because we're not going to put it in there because it's not our bottle. So unless he says no, I want you to put it in there.
Not now.
He only says like sometimes he says no, I want you to put it in there because it's gonna.
I would get this.
No, I actually like it.
I would definitely. I think it's like 35 in our area.
That's what it said. Somewhere
$35.99,
between
something like
33 to
and
40.
for that money, it's got a nice little. It's got a great little flavor. I like it.
Thrown in a unique category. It's not a taste. It reminds me of the ones that he brought up. What was it, like distillation or what are the ones that Steve brought up from Virginia Beach that were totally different than anything else we had tried?
Yeah.
When they brought, we don't have them.
The lead slinger.
No.
I was gonna say it's nothing like that.
No, the
Honestly, I'd almost lean towards the one we did last week or whatever. with
discretion and tarnished truth. I kept the little cards. Like discretion brought me to the rye bread. Like it brought me to
Well,
that.
even kind of the Cleveland.
That was definitely unique. It brings you in that realm. It doesn't taste anything like it
No,
to me.
we didn't get a huge nut over there, but it's
No.
still.
That was more on a sweet. This
It
is
was
straight
sweet.
up a loaf of bread to me. This really is.
I like the flavor. I like the nose.
It reminds me of that discretion that Steve had brought up from Virginia Beach. That really brought a total different flavor. Like he was so happy because he's like, out of all the bottles you drank, I've said I've never tasted anything like this, Steve. It was 100% unique, and this brings me to that realm.
And
total
for
different
100
flavor.
proof, it doesn't drink like 100 proof.
No, actually, I wouldn't even thought of 100 proof.
You know, no.
Yeah, no.
So all that combined, I'd say I can see why it's probably one of the better sellers. You know, it's very, very easy to drink.
I wasn't
it has
even
a
thinking
great
100
nose.
proof,
It has.
actually.
Well, I just looked.
Yeah,
100.1.
100.1. You're right.
It's
The
worth
only thing I could, if it's not even a knock, it is so different than every other bourbon we've ever had.
but it's not in a bad way.
No, that's why I say I don't even. It's not even a knock to me.
Then the weird
But
thing,
if
we
you're
didn't even try a Willits,
but
although the Willits are rye. I think, isn't it?
I think they have both. They have a
In that
rye
little
variety.
genie bottle, I don't think those are ryes in that one.
I don't know. No, the
I
rye.
just stare
no.
at the damn thing every time I go to a
I
store.
think
It has it.
those are bourbons. The rye we have over in the Santa sack, and it's a regular bottle, and you found it.
Very clear, right?
Now you can. Smarter than the average bear over
We'll
here.
see.
I'm pretty sure that's what rye that's over there. And it
I'll
looks
be like the
a regular
happiest
bottle.
kid when that bottle comes out. I'll be going to die and just put it here, even if it sucks.
Oh, I don't think it's good.
I just like the bottle.
It's funny. It is a neat bottle, especially the big one. Like
That's
if you get
right.
the 1.75
Oh.
liter, because that thing's like
That we probably knock it over.
yeah, no, you'd have to put that somewhere else, but it wouldn't even fit on the shelf because it's so tall. But overall, no, if the other one's better, we got to find the other one. I would 100% buy this
It's
for our
it's
show.
around.
This is a win. Steve's always looking for a win.
52-ish.
This one's a win.
No, it's
This is
definitely
one
a
of the ones I would definitely. We'll have to.
And
get
I
it
want to say
because it's unique. You know what it reminds
It's
me
no-
of? Right here.
it's easy like that.
It
yes.
reminds me of this one. That's what I was trying to
So
think of
the
the one
other
we
one,
have,
I believe, is 114.
which is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I think it's Noah's Creek or something like that.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I think isn't that the guy's name that made this? If you look on the bottle.
I don't have my glasses, but it could be. I'm trying to remember. It
I read a
could
story
be
when we were talking.
something Rowan. That was it's the creek is named after a
John
guy.
Rowan.
John
So
Rowan.
it's Rowan then.
Yeah.
It's Rowan's, I believe is the name of it. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I've seen these on the shelf, but I never.
Which that'd be a nice little comparison. 114, 114. But
against Old Granddad.
yeah.
Okay.
But if that one drinks, if that one drinks like this one,
yeah,
then we should definitely know the difference. This is very easy drinker. If it comes out like that at a 114,
we still got to get the Nelson Brothers. I totally forgot about that. We
about
compared it to this one. We compared this one to this one, and I did. I totally. It just dawned on me when you just said names. I totally forgot about that one.
I still keep wandering around
Because that's not the direct comparison.
He just walks around.
We did. I just walk around. I try not to go in stores anymore.
Well, the downfall is, Steve, thank you.
Yes.
Keep bringing them so we don't even empty the
It's not even a downfall. That's huge. I greatly appreciate it.
But we'll still have to get it because it's that good.
This one will be on the. I definitely
the double
will pick
oak?
up.
Very much so.
No, that was actually really. That's gonna make it to the shelf too because that was actually really good. Because we can compare them to stuff.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what to compare this to.
Of anything, this is where it would
but
be.
Proof is way off, I think. Isn't that only like 90?
I can't see. 40, yeah, probably. I don't know. I can't see anymore.
And it's got a different flavor. That's got a different flavor than this.
I don't think so. It brings you to right.
Right.
No, let's not do it. If you're gonna do it.
Because
I can't pour it back in.
Well, sorry, Steve. That's the donation.
No, I don't want to pour more in. We don't have to do that one. We don't have to. We gave this. It's true. You could, but I just it gives that same nose where you get the rye bread. I'm telling you. No, I don't need. Yeah, it's just starting. And it's
I should get another one because he's got those still there as well.
It's already bringing the rye on.
I should get that for myself. This has a little fruitiness to it too.
Well, it's not a direct comparison. It would be its older brother that actually did the direct comparison to it. That one was very good. What I remember of it.
It was.
That was very
Still
good.
is. Not as nutty, but still very good.
Yeah, no, I don't.
And actually,
I don't
you know what?
remember it being.
It almost feels like it drinks hard. Take a sip.
Because it's bringing me to the rye bread. It's definitely this one. It's sat in a glass longer, so it. Maybe I'll give you a 7 grain bread because you're getting the nuts in it, but it's.
I get the nut with the.
In this one, you're not wrong. It's a bright fruit though. It's almost like it's not so much a cherry. It's.
No.
But you definitely get that. I still get that rye bread. You don't get that, right? It's
Nope.
crazy. You know, nobody can smell wrong. Don't get me wrong. So I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way. But it's funny when I get something and it's so strong, and I'm like, how can you not smell it? Like it hits you instantly.
See, though, you get the banana in a lot of them, and I end up getting that huge nut. So I know we're in the same area.
Whatever is in your head registers. But it's such a banana nut. I'm like, how do you not get that? No, that one's very good too. But I think
and the downfall, I think, though, this is cheaper. No, $32.99.
No, when we got it, I don't know what it normally is, but that was one of them ones that like it's gonna run off the shelf.
But no one knows about it right this second, so
Yeah.
it's not running off the shelf in our little area because
Right.
it's working out.
Very good. This is definitely a. I'm gonna have to grab one for us. Good find, Steve.
Yes.
This one is right there. Since
Wolf
we
Creek.
just did the Knob Creek 15 and we kind of were like, nah, I wouldn't buy that one. This one, 100%.
It's a lot of money.
It is. And that was 100% just the money on that one.
But
it was actually very good.
No, right. But that's a lot of money.
Is it that much better than Knob 9 that you could buy 2 of them for? No.
Or you find a store
A handle
pick.
well, the store pick.
You find a store pick and it'll crush it.
But for those people that don't like proof, the store pick might be too much. But then again, I always look at it like it's too much, add a little bit of water. Because then you know what I mean? To your liking, and you're not drinking as much anyways. You know what I mean?
You
so
get these little fancy dancy eyedroppers, and you can put the exact amount of water you want.
Right. Well, that's why we have it. And then
We don't use it, as you can see. It took me forever to find it.
Jimmy actually asked the other day. He's like, "Do you ever put?" And I'm like, "I don't," because I just when it has a little higher proof and gives you that much more flavor, it makes me sit back a little bit, and it's like nice. It sits down here a little longer. I'm not drinking this fast.
I've tried it too at the house, just to drop a cube. I've dropped cubes in, and I don't really like it.
No,
But then I've tried the solid. You got the blocks of solid tin or the rocks.
Yep.
They don't really chill it to my liking. It's almost, if I'm gonna chill it, I think I would just try to freeze the glass. And it doesn't distort the flavor. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just totally like it on the rocks, which is great.
Which is fine. And when I was drinking it like that, it was mainly because I was drinking the real cheap ones. And I almost wanted it to thin out a little bit because it just added flavor. You know what I mean? Like it was just not as punch you in the face when you were doing it. Where when you're in it, it really is. When you're drinking these good ones, this ain't expensive. It's $35, but it just brings.
I can see why that would be a number one seller for there.
Like so unique.
The nose is coming around into the bourbon land though now. To me, I get in the caramel-esque.
But it's in the background. It's bread forward, and it's kind of like I said that about the discretion or the tarnished truth.
Saying.
It brings like a bread forward, and then you might get like a hint of caramel in the back. But it is very good.
And that's bringing in nuts now. But.
No, this one was phenomenal. This if you haven't tried this one too, we did this one a long time ago, and there is a fruity aspect. I remember it being nutty. I remember actually, there was oak going on in there and it had a whole. But that's another one. As it sits in the glass, it keeps developing and developing and developing.
We're gonna miss that probably in the wine because it's just sitting longer.
It just comes out and it just
keeps
gets
changing.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. There is our Rowan Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon Review. It's a win, Steve. You're always looking for a win on Ryan's channel. So this is definitely a win on this one. It fits all categories. It's not overly expensive, but it is 100% unique, and it's very tasty.
Very.
It may turn some people off if you are 100%. I only like bourbon flavors.
The nose coming around.
But I definitely get that.
And it has to have a different. It
brings that discretion, tarnished truth flavor. Or even this one brings it. Like it gives you that whole different flavor. But sometimes change is good. So there you go.
It's worth buying.
I agree. So that being said, thanks for watching. If you're still here and not subscribed, please consider doing so. Because the more, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. The more activity we have on there, the more comments we keep getting, the more chances YouTube is going to start sending us out to more people. We can get some more subscribers so we can keep bringing more content. So that being said, he's giving me the hook. Wow. Here it is, the Muppet Show. So thanks for watching. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sometimes you